Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we decode the confusing world of business filings. Today we're diving into LANTRONIX's latest report, and let's just say they are announcing their fourth quarter and full year results. Get ready for some numbers. So what exactly is this document we're looking at? It's a current report filed with the US Securities and Exchange Commission, or the SEC. Think of it as a way for companies to quickly tell the public about important stuff happening with their business. This report is dated August 27th, 2025, and it's all about what happened up to that point, specifically their fourth fiscal quarter. The company we're diving into is LANTRONIX Inc. If you haven't heard of them, well, that's why we're here. They are incorporated in Delaware, which is pretty common for companies in the US, and their main headquarters are in Irvine, California. Now, they haven't changed their name or address since the last report, but what's really important in this filing are the company's latest financial results. Their main stock is traded on the Nasdaq under the ticker symbol LTRX. If you own any of their stock, this is the kind of report you'd want to keep an eye on. The real meat and potatoes of this filing, especially for us at Corporate Decoder, is found under Item 2.2, which talks about the company's results of operations and financial condition. On August 27th, LANTRONIX released their financial results for the fourth fiscal quarter that ended on June 30th, 2025. They also provided a transcript of what their management said during their investor call. This is where we get the details on how they've been doing. Now, here's a little bit of legalese. The information they've shared in this part of the report, like the press release and the transcript, isn't considered officially filed in the same way that some other parts of SEC reports are. This means they don't have the same level of legal responsibility for it, which is something to keep in mind. It's more like additional information they're providing. Then we have Item 701, which covers Regulation FD disclosure. Regulation FD or fair disclosure, Regulation FD or fair gaffaria, if every company shares important information, they share it with everyone at the same time, not just with a select few analysts or investors. This basically just says that everything they announced in Item 202 is also important for their Regulation FD disclosure, so it's all connected. Finally, Item 91 lists out any financial statements and exhibits that support the information in the report. Here's where we see the actual exhibits. First, Exhibit 99.1 is the press release itself, dated August 27th, detailing their fourth fiscal quarter results ending June 30th. And then Exhibit 99.2 is that transcript we mentioned from the management's presentation during their investor call. And Exhibit 104 is the cover page interactive data file. This is basically a machine-readable version of the report's front page, which is useful for financial data analysis tools. After all the details, we get to the signatures. This is where the company's authorized personnel sign off on the report, confirming that the information is true and accurate to the best of their knowledge. In this case, we see the signature of Brent Stringham, the Chief Financial Officer, who has duly authorized the filing on behalf of LANTRONIX Inc. And the date is, of course, August 27th, 2025. So that's the structure of the report. Now let's get into what these results actually mean for LANTRONIX. The press release and the transcript are key here as they contain the actual financial performance numbers. While this report doesn't contain detailed financial performance numbers. While this report doesn't contain detailed financial tables within the body itself, so we can analyze directly. The information is presented in the accompanying exhibits. Now, looking at the information that is typically found in these filings and in the accompanying press releases, what we're really interested in is how LANTRONIX performed financially. Essentially, did they make money? Did their sales go up or down? Are they growing? Typically, you'd see figures for revenue, which is the total money they brought in from sales. You'd also look at their net income, which is what's left after all expenses are paid. Changes in these numbers over time and compared to what analysts expect tell a big story about the company's health and its future prospects. For LANTRONIX, a company focused on IoT, Internet of Things connectivity and management. Their performance might be tied to how many devices they connect, how many solutions they sell to businesses, and the general economic environment for businesses investing in new technology. For example, if their revenue from new product sales is surging, it suggests their products are in demand and they're capturing market share. If their expenses are also going up significantly, we want to see if that's because they're investing in growth, like hiring more people or R&D, or if it's just the cost of doing business increasing faster than their sales. It's like looking at a lemonade stand. If they sell more lemonade, that's good, but if the cost of lemons and sugar goes up even more, they might actually be making less profit, even if sales look good on the surface. The key is to understand the story behind the numbers. Are they attracting new customers? Are existing customers buying more? Are they managing their cost effectively? These are the questions we try to answer by decoding these reports. While this specific 8K filing primarily points to exhibits for the financial details, it signals that the company is providing an update on its operational and financial standing. In my opinion, Lantronix, like many tech companies, operates in a dynamic and competitive space. Their success depends on innovation, adapting to market needs, and efficient execution. Without the direct financial tables in this particular document, it's harder to give a definitive snapshot, but the filing indicates a focus on reporting their financial condition. The fact that they're releasing these results and holding an investor call suggests they are transparent and keeping stakeholders informed, which is a positive sign in the corporate world. We'll be sure to dig into those exhibits separately to get the full financial picture. And alright, that's our breakdown of what this Lantronix filing is all about. What's your take on their approach to reporting? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. If this analysis was valuable, hitting that like button really helps, and subscribe for more deep dives into corporate filings. Don't forget to check out our Discord community next time.